is basically an example, ladies and gentlemen, is now I tell you this, we're dealing with our arithmetic sequences. But the main important thing, what we want to do is we want to make sure that this is an arithmetic sequence. I don't want to pick on you, but when you make it easy, I have to. So if we're looking at this, what we want to be able to determine is that each of these terms have a common difference, right? The common difference you guys can see is 7. Does everybody agree with me? So we know this is an arithmetic sequence, all right? Now, if we're trying to find the 32nd term, we have first term, second term, third term, fourth term. We would have to keep on following this pattern up to 32, right? We could easily do that if we needed to. That's not really a big deal. But what if it was like the 320th term, right? You're not going to keep on going on a test up to 320 terms. So what we can do is if we can find the formula, remember how when we had the formula, if we plugged in what number it was in the sequence? Do you remember when we had the formula and we plugged in the number in the sequence? We could find that value in the sequence. Yes? So all we basically need to do is take our explicit formula and now let's just go ahead and plug in the information that we need to know. Again, we're trying to figure out the 32nd term. We know ace of 1 is 23. That's the first term. Plus n represents the number of terms we're trying to solve for, which is 32. Yes, Jeremy? Yes, thank you. So that's going to be 32 minus 1. And then we're going to multiply that by our common difference, which is 7. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we can just go ahead and simplify this information and see what we go ahead and obtain. So we have a times 32, or a of 32 equals 23, plus 31 times 7 be 220, 231, I should know, 217? Let me just double check my work. 217, yeah, 217. Sounds right. Let me just double check. Yep. So therefore, we have 217. 23 plus 17 is going to be 240. Ta-da! Does that make sense? Does anybody have any questions on that?